So that was their voting thing. That's their voting thing. Oops, forgot to unmute my mic. I said let's go with C team, and I want to do something as soon as we load up. Actually, load in. There we go. Oh my gosh. Isn't that so much better? I'm so sorry you had to play the other parts like that. I thought that we had to wait for a puzzle to be able to do that. I might even turn it down a little bit more. Alright, so prep room. Decontamination room. Control room. Power room. Infirmary. Pantry.
So this is the last room.
Yes.
Rec room.
We've checked everywhere we could.
Zero.
I'm just gonna go as Max with the voices as I can.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening
Why do you look like such an emo prick in this game?
50 minutes left.
He
until
didn't in the
vote
first
deadline.
one.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not?
And she doesn't look anything like the other one
C-team
either,
gets
but
2 votes
he looks like an
automatically.
emo
They'll
prick.
die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero.
Turning down the volume a little bit more.
I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
There we go. It's so much better now. I'm so sorry for the previous parts. I didn't think that I could do it
Why would you need to reach them?
like this.
What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I don't even know how a group can have 2 or more.
Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
How do we make sure they know to do it?
So C team votes for D team. And D team votes for Q team? I'm confused. Like, I know what they were talking about,
Hey,
but...
Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it.
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
I forgot about that.
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
I forgot about that one. It's been a while since I've played 999.
Let the game end where I treat two. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about two people?
Nope, it's another
The
anagram.
tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
Oh, they also have a box.
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of a white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Burashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
Oh.
This label says Force Quit Box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait.
I'm gonna increase the sound a little bit.
You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
So we have to vote for D team.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man, you're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
Who is Zero? What is Zero's purpose? What is your relationship?
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyouji. You're both Japanese, right?
Tenmyouji?
Yes.
You both lived in Japan.
So
when
he's
you were
the
kids.
old one from Virtue's
You
Last
even went to
Reward?
the same school. So your childhood friends.
I never knew that.
Sigma. You mentioned it back in decom. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The decom experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at decom?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable. Why did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us $500,000 if we joined up.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You've faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path is death at the end.
Who is Zero? What is Zero's purpose?
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die.
That is Junpei in Virtue's Last Reward.
6
I never knew
billion people.
Junpei's last name.
So what Sigma said back then up in decom was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome?
I need
What
to turn it
causes
down.
it is unknown.
I'm sorry. I know I keep messing with the sound, but I wanted to be able to let you guys hear the sound, and then it just gets way too overpowering, so...
Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
Who is Zero?
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one. right?
Junpei went from, like, being this kind of cool character to
You know him?
pretty much a dick in Virtue's Last
Sorta.
Reward and a dick in this one. Like, what
Brought it up
happened?
Earlier. Bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere.
So it's only been a year
Person
after
responsible back
999.
then was
So this is a...
Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
But it can't be just a
Gotta
year
be
apart.
connected.
Just, please. Believe me.
No, it definitely can't. So I'm confused as to the timeline here.
She's right.
Because it also has to be after... after Virtue's Last Reward. So...
Do you hear something?
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
Looks like
Who
you
is
made it
Gab?
using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. We should be able to fit through then.
Well, deserved comment.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from decom too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case, it holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
I'm okay with the moving animations now, by the way. I didn't think I would like it because it's too American versus the other ones,
There's
but
something written on it.
I like it.
I did that.
So I'm eating my words, but that's okay.
Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team, and Q team for C team.
C team votes for D team.
You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
Go,
What
puppy,
did you
go!
throw?
Cheese. Picked it up at the coaster. It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
You are a cruel... What happened to you? How did you go from being okay to a dick?
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit,
I know.
hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver?
Why are you a dick, Junpei?
C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team, and Q team for C team.
Yes, I'm voting for D team.
Yeah. So what?
So, vote for Q team instead.
What?
No.
Junpei, you can't be suggesting.
No.
If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
No.
Yep, Q team will be out.
No. Fuck you, Junpei.
Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna
works.
call you Junpei.
Note makes
Fuck
it
you,
to
Junpei.
Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second.
Nope.
6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter.
Nope. You're a
Those
dick.
are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to
Hold on just a second. You can keep watching and listening.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q team.
no, you can't!
Okay. Sorry about that. I'll have cut it out, but I had to plug it in. Voting for D team. C team's voting for D team. D team votes for Q team. Q team votes for C team. Right?
your vote has been accepted.
I think.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
Nope.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work.
It's going to.
Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked.
They're going to, because I'm going to make them.
Possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well.
I can't help but just look at my layout and see that for some reason the promotional picture is of Diana
One final thing.
with, like, looking like she's gonna kill Sigma.
Exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. when you next
And by the way, he is just naturally this low, I guess, because as you've seen many times, I have increased and decreased the volume.
all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.